Welcome, YouTube followers. This is John Demokis, aka Halfman Halfcichlid. I've had this 5-year idea to have a series of short videos titled Tank Tips. And I even came up with a logo for it, which you'll see throughout this series. For whatever reason, this morning I went back on my notes and I saw a reference to starting the Tank Tips series on a number of occasions. For some reason, it was always put in the background. But today, I've decided to start that series. I even shaved this morning, so I had a clean face for this introduction. A little bit of background on myself, and my apologies if this is redundant for those who have followed my channel for some time. I've been in the hobby for 62 years. I started out with my first aquarium when I was 11 years old. I am by education and profession a biologist. I spent my career in the pharmaceutical and medical device area, so I learned a lot about science, quite a bit of which I was able to apply to my hobby. Early on, with my scientific training and my immersion in the field, I learned how to ask the right questions regarding solutions to solving science problems and also solving problems with respect to my aquarium needs. I found and discovered over that time frame solutions that are D.I.Y, do-it-yourself, that are effective and cost-efficient. I've also, with my background, avoided getting sucked into the marketing hype for a number of products that are in the market, and there are a lot of them, a lot of aquarium products that will empty your wallet and do very little for your fish and your plants. And with that background too, I was able to extend my knowledge of the basics of keeping aquariums, and I believe I have finally reached a point where I can say my fish, for the most part, and with the results I'm seeing, my aquarium fish and my plants are living in pristine conditions, at least as close as you can achieve within a glass box. So I retired 10 years ago. I've had a lot of time during those last 10 years to do research and to test solutions. Many of these approaches and solutions are covered elsewhere on my channel. And as I go through the tank tips, but you get our short versions, I'll refer you to other videos that will have more content and context regarding that particular tank tip. So again, I want to introduce you today to the new series, Tank Tips. Again, they're going to be relatively short videos that provide you a tip to save time, to save money, and to do a better job in creating a healthy aquarium for your fish, your shrimp, and your plants. Some of the DIY projects I will refer to in earlier videos, as I mentioned, and provide links. Some of the DIY projects will save you a lot of money, but do require additional work and supplies initially. An example is D.I.Y fertilizers. I now have approaching 1,200 gallons of aquariums that I fertilize weekly, and if I were to use Easy Green, which I started with, it would quickly destroy my budget for the hobby. So I invented a D.I.Y formula for aquarium fertilizer that costs pennies on the dollar compared to if you buy it commercially, like the Easy Grain product. So I'm going to quickly display now some of the initial projects I have put together for the tank tip series, to give you kind of a preview of what lies ahead. And what can you do to help? Please comment, please subscribe, and perhaps most importantly, tell me the topics that you would like more information on that might draw on a solution that I've discovered during my 61 years in the hobby, 62 years in the hobby, that I just may not have thought of yet. So enjoy, and our first tank tip is one I feel strongly about, and for which I feel a lot of aquarists are being sold short, and that is filter media. So again, look forward to your comments and ideas. Thank you.